whoa, your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating around here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I whipped the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, 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 I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, yeah, didn't I hit that? Okay, yeah, yeah, didn't I hit that? It's all you like, you know. Okay, yeah, yeah, didn't I hit that? Okay, yeah, yeah, didn't I hit that? Ay, yeah, stars born, I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my faith, cause these eyes ain't got nothing on them. I secured the safe for the cradle, I ain't dropping nothing. Only winning is exception, ain't no truth. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my crew. Only winning is exception on my crew. Yeah. Ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, 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 I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, yeah, didn't I hit that? Okay, yeah, yeah, didn't I hit that? It's all you like, you know. Okay, yeah, yeah, didn't I hit that? Okay, yeah, yeah, didn't I hit that? 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 Didn't I hit
Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't know that y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know that I can face it. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't down once.
Well, much of the country is struggling under cold temps and some of that white stuff. No such troubles here at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They go play action here on first down. Finding Knox there, complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Complete to
one thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. They still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy. And that's what they're doing early in this game. They did tell us they wanted to establish a ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs. Established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
First down, Bills.
On first down, Allen. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Gain of 9 there on the first down.
Get this shit together, buddy.
At the 18-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. That's complete.
Oh, come on!
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Odell Beckham with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep.
Oh!
The 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And
oh, my God.
Incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big
Oh my God, come on!
So giving them another 3rd down.
Fucking God, I can't fucking get nothing done, man.
Have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably
Fucking hold?
Good job declining that penalty.
This is taken at the 23. It'll be a 45-yard punt, and couple that with a loss on the return.
Oh, this fucking game. Finds a way to fuck me.
With a 1st and 10. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly.
He's got a man complete. The 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
To number 13.
Odell Beckham.
I give up,
78 yards.
I give up.
And his
Safety
guys get the quick strike touchdown. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick
The safety didn't even fucking look. He just...
14.
Oh, let him go.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
I don't understand. He doesn't even look at the play.
At their own 28-yard.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 43. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he got blown up.
Nobody blocked.
Some yardage on the play back at the 44. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Second and 11 at the Bills' 44-yard line.
2nd and 11 now. They'll run it with Jones. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa, and that is incomplete.
There he drops it.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you wonder, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Jones. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
He was brought down at the 4.
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you're right.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jakeem Grant, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 1-score game. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll start with a give to Kamara. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Dolphins 7.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Allen to throw it. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From just shy of midfield.
Oh my God! Nobody fucking went out there.
Catch. And all the way home for a
No fucking body again.
Dawson Knox, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
I'm getting fucking destroyed.
Now 21.
These niggas ain't reading shit.
21. Dolphins 7.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
I'm done with shifts. I'm done with them.
And that'll
Fucking
carry
done.
over the back line of the end zone.
Fucking myself. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing that time. This motherfucker runs free. I can't get a guy that open to save my fucking life.
But still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 8.
Tua sets up to pass it. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And that's caught by Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. Tua now on first down. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It was a solid check down there with pressure coming, wasn't it?
It was, because you're trying to go through your progression, and when you have that type of pressure in your face, it changes what you're doing and how fast you have to do your reads, and able to come back and find him in open space. That's a really nice play.
Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. Here's Jones, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. From the gun, it's Tua. This is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Aaron Jones, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins able to get this back within a touchdown. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Makes the score Bills 21, Dolphins 14.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Bobby McCain here, the one who brings them down. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. From the gun, it's Allen. He's going to air one out. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Get the fuck out of here!
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Yeah, that's a 48-yard punt with the coverage holding him to 3 on the return, and it'll be Dolphin football.
8-yard line.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Going to the air, Tagovailoa.
No, oh my God. He wouldn't throw it when I wanted to.
A pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Oh my!
The throw there going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track.
Oh, catch the fucking ball!
Here in the 1st half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with
God
this offense.
damn it!
On is the punter Hawk as he gets this one away. Stays on his feet. They'll score that a 36.
Retarded ass, man.
Possession will switch hands. 1st and 10.
Fuck that nigga can't catch on clutch.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
A gain of 15. And the Bills
play action. Now it's Allen. He'll find Gabriel Davis.
Get the fuck out of here!
Shy of the red zone before going out. Call that a very strong
You gotta be kidding me!
Challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
And they gave it to him.
Right, that's command central for the officials.
This is ridiculous, man. Come on!
And issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
Allen now on 1st down. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Now Allen again. He'll let this go for the end zone.
Where are y'all at? It's 3 of y'all. Y'all all underneath.
On his way to a monster game.
Underneath.
Touchdowns. And the Bills will extend their lead.
It's fucking bad, man. They can't cover shit.
Two-score cushion heading towards halftime.
Everybody's underneath.
Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too.
I can't trust these motherfuckers to do nothing.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchdown.
Everybody's underneath a cover 3. They're all underneath.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their
How the
next drive.
fuck does that happen?
A minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. He's going to let one go deep for Parker.
Don't get the fuck out! How did I get up there? I'm beating him by 3 steps. How does he get up there?
As a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown
This
that
fucking
ball.
game,
Remember,
man.
second year, as you know.
How the fuck does that happen?
So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or other.
But he's beating me every fucking time.
20, 10, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Every time.
Stephon Diggs.
I'm playing backup defenses, and he's still fucking getting past me.
Add on to their lead.
Well, this is
I give up with this game, man.
Take a shot. Right after
Niggas have found cheat codes, whatever they the fucking found, man.
Maybe catch them back on their heels.
It don't make no fucking sense.
They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They
It
were the
don't make
definition of
no
jumbled
fucking sense.
defensively. One play and into the end zone.
Mike Badgley set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails.
This shit don't make no sense.
5-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. This is Jones. And he's going to be stopped up quickly. Just a yard up to the 39.
Jordan Poyer.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier. I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun, escaping the pressure, thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Micah Hyde, and they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be an even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Again, it's Kamara. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 33. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Dolphins' 20-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Allen. Flush to his right. And that is caught. Buffalo.
What?
Alvin Kamara with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
And he caught that!
So he scrambled right, but was able to look back.
My guy fucking stayed right there. Couldn't fucking get it.
This game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules because we all know most
You gotta be kidding me.
never throw back into the
Like,
middle
what
of the
the
field
fuck is going on?
and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
4.
Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. And that is incomplete. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, able to break that one up.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
They juked it. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly clear
that is
by the
one
time we have to
positive.
leave the booth.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They run it again with
come
Kamara.
on.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the
man.
39.
Y'all
They'll
can't
get
cover
3 as the
nothing.
drive continues. It's a first down.
This is just fucking
2nd
hard.
and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Wide
Now
open.
this
Where
throw
are
caught
you?
left side. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Complete to
He got 29 yards that time.
29 yards.
Don't make no
And on
fucking
that
sense.
last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
But yeah, that, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate, The ball's getting to the right place.
That's on me.
Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Yeah, everyone dialed in. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. A solid stiff arm. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here.
Brings up 2nd down at the 25-yard line.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. They went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to break up 4. Here's Michael Badgley ready for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away.
5-yard attempt.
This one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. But hang on. A flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Following the penalty, it's Kamara. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Miami. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. A man who's been busy this afternoon is Kamara again. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy, just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and what the offensive line has executed well today to try and get him over 100 yards.
It's just short. He got 6 of the 7 he needed, so that leaves a decision here on 4th and a yard.
4th down.
So they're challenging the spot. If you're a coach, you hesitate to throw the flag anytime it's a spot discernment.
You certainly do, because you feel like that's not one you're likely to win, and you may need that challenge flag for later in the game.
Field goal. A 22-yard attempt.
Badgley able to knock this one through. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand.
14.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Tagovailoa flushed out right. And throw right side complete to Parker. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
It's now
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 41. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Teron Johnson able to pick it. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Bills use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point by Badgley up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Now they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to pass. Tua. That'll be complete to Breida. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 7. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Tua to Parker there for the Miami first. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Going deep here for Parker. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Micah Hyde. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with a lead.
What the fuck? You're standing there again!
They did that plus 3.
A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
He sees the ball going there, and he fucking stays there.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
Back 55, back 55. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11. at the 30.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be fourth down. The Bills send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the second time.
Fuck this game, man. I think I got it figured out, I don't.
It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return, and out will come the offense as they take over.
Yeah, it was close as shit, and then just fucking, they wouldn't cover nothing and just let it go.
Shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
A lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it. Unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
He's going to let it fly. That's going to be caught. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film. But this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out. But for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points.
Mine's running now. Needed that. Needed that. Blowed out 2 games in a row. Shit.
With a pinky ring, everybody used to pick at me. Now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only one. With the blood dealer, just stay turned like. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers on the bread and butter. What we ate for dinner, so I had to drink it till the dream is bigger. Only want to go, we don't need to sell. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough just to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again, and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that split, did that drip.
Oh, yeah.
Champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they do. Everything they can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago. As the Green Bay made their way out of the historic tunnel, they're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Miami Dolphins. Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Here's Irvin to return. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
28-yard line.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Line of scrimmage. No gain.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Rodgers. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Christian Wilkins. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Brings up 3rd down.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Snap comes at 1. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with the ground. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the delay, here's Breida. And a solid run down inside the 30. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field of the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. And he rifles one incomplete. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant. And it's 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Tua going to hand this one to Breida. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10, mark it down at the 9. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
12-yard line.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a gain of 4, but it'll bring us now to a 3rd and goal. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Tua. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear? all night, all next week, situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
That's what you call a rookie mistake. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Complete to Aaron.
It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. It's Shaq Lawson who worked his way in there to get him down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. The result's not great thus far. A punt on the first drive and an interception last time out.
Now, let's face it, every team wants to come out on the field and play with some confidence, play with some tempo, play with some rhythm. And when you're making those types of mistakes, you're not getting any of that put together.
So what do you say, time to get back to the basics for them?
In a lot of ways, yes, but the biggest one, of course, is finding people who will take care of the football and make a few plays. You got to have a drive now that calms down the entire team.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. It's complete to Grant. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Oh my God, why would he sell that?
Picked off by Joe.
Why?
Past the 20. And he's free.
Why would you sell that? It's right. I tapped the button right there. Why would you throw it like that?
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and
fuck, they got to have fucked on this game, man. Oh my God, that's a fucking tap button. Bang, 5 yards right there. He throws it 10.
And it's now a 7-0 game. Fielded near the back of the end zone.
This game makes some
sense. Touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
25-yard line.
Wow, why do I play this game? This is ridiculous. It's just a simple tap.
For their next drive.
Don't make no sense.
Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's
set my
NFL.
feet.
You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score.
Give him a pick 6 off of nothing.
Starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Miami.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Tua. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On play action, here's Tua. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
This shit don't make no sense. It don't make no sense.
And now it's third down. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Tua setting up shop to throw again. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early.
This is hard, man. I don't understand this fucking game.
Receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead.
You gotta stay patient. This doesn't make sense, though.
Looking at each other wondering what if.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He hits his target, the tight end Lewis. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. Keep it changed.
Now a first down carry by Jones. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Rodgers. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling, incomplete. Byron Jones on the coverage.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
30-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty possession there, and you'd have to say it's not like him to come up short on a kick like that.
Yeah, and it's real easy for me to say this, but anything in the 40 to 49-yard range should be pretty automatic for an NFL kicker, especially in terms of at least getting it there. So you're right. That is a surprise if this would come up short.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. They don't ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you termed that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. The pickup there, 5 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. A gain of 3, second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. They head to the line facing a third and 7 following the incompletion on second down. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first.
At the 47-yard line.
Couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. They'll run on first down. It's Jones. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Shaq Lawson
there on the tackle, Shaq Lawson.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Nobody.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because if you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
Hey, when you get good yards like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
On second down, it's Jones. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And that is going to do it. first down as Rodgers. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. A gain of 6 there on first.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Again, it's Jones. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
A 32-yard attempt.
And the 13-year man puts it through, and the lead moves to 10-zip.
Makes the score.
A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now, because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
Jakeem Grant on the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
To Devontae Parker.
A big play there on the catch and run. 56 yards.
The Dolphin 1st down.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right.
No!
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
He does it again!
And a big turnover there.
How?
Get the football back. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles.
How do you keep floating passes like this?
Every time you throw an interception, if you do things
This
the
is
right way,
bullshit, man.
hasn't there been
He doesn't do this in real life.
Throw a lot of interceptions early. Learn from
This
them.
is ridiculous.
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning through 28 is.
I quit, man. I fucking quit. He keeps floating them. I don't understand why he keeps the... No, your fucking game sucks. He keeps floating passes. Every fucking game he's floating 5 passes. This don't make no sense. I had a good game there, and he keeps floating. They got Tua fucked in this game, man. Every fucking time he floats a fucking interception. This don't make no sense. Like, he throw the ball 5 yards and he fucking sails it. That don't make no sense. Nobody does that in the NFL.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida as a moment ago the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up.
Shit is fake as shit. Stop.
With the Baltimore Ravens. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Miami. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of 2.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
22 yards there, a 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Ravens.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 30-yard line. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
Byron Jones.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Shaq Lawson able to drop him for a loss of a couple. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And he's got Snead. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Jackson to Snead that time. 1st down, Baltimore. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. From the gun, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. From the 5, 2nd and 4. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Dolphins nothing.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
I know.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10
Stop playing Madden
at their own 25-yard line.
This is ridiculous, man. They don't listen to what the fuck you say. Why would I keep playing this?
To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. They run with Breida. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down and long.
On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll get this one way out just shy of the 45-yard line. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Ravens 7, Dolphins nothing.
On 1st down, here's Breida. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 42-yard line.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. Brought in over the middle by Grant.
I'm going to show you,
They're
man.
all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jakeem Grant, 49 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
23 yards on the tuck and run. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the gun, Jackson. Caught by Snead over the middle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Dolphins' 42-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And some room to roam now. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 16 yards, a 1st down.
26. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
Right back to Dobbins on 1st. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7. But they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Not much there, only a yard.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner. Everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
And he'll be
Get the fuck out of here.
3-yard line. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run with Dobbins. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really...
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
34-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively off.
Oh my God!
Picked off at the 33. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now stands at 13.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
It's ridiculous, man.
14 seconds
absolutely
left to this
ridiculous.
first half as they come up on first down.
How they just fucking...
Tagovailoa trying again after the pick six.
Look at this!
And his guys have got it back at the clock.